What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Taylor Bost. Holy crap, dude. Live for 10 seconds. It's been 10 seconds. Dude, no one's ever getting slapped again at this rate. But, hey, man. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm not mad. Taylor Boss, thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the quickness. Saying I need the slap to survive. Oh man. Well, you're now able to survive for the rest of your life, I think, with the amount of slaps you've got. But all right, what's up, everybody? Dr. Noir first one in here, followed by Tobias, Obidon, Hunter, Taylor Boss, Roboto, Mike Mack. What up? Bowen Son, Hoochie Wife's in here. Exotic Stench. Donut Cop. How's everybody doing? Let's get a tweet out nice and quick. Durst at Marvel. I misspelled it. Champions. Okay. What do I say? PC parts coming tomorrow. Can't wait to build it. Donut Cop. Awesome, dude. That should be a good time. All right, let's just say, let's keep it simple and say 12 hours until Sasquatch until we go hunting for Sasquatch. Actually, whatever. I'll just say 12 hours until the Sasquatch grind begins. Hopefully I'll see you all there. God, the words, they're already coming out so poorly tonight. I hope this is not a sign. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I'll see you all there bright and early at minute 1 of the grind. Now. Okay. Tweet. Guys, it's tough, okay? Listen, stringing together sometimes several words in a row, it's not as easy as it looks. All right, anyway, we got a new member, Sam Dog, hitting that new member button, that join button. Sam Dog 224. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate that, man. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana along with all these fantastic custom emojis that you now have access to. Thank you, dude. Hold on a sec. I just realized one thing here, guys. Okay, I'm back. All right, Black Seraphim sending over $1 as well. Black Seraphim, where are you at? Hey BG, shot a music video with my bro, dude. That's cool, man. Got so lit the cops came to shut it down. Hopefully nothing more than that. Hashtag epic. Also, touch me now. Hashtag. Here's a tip. I think that's what you're saying. All right, Black Seraphim. God, man, why? But that's cool, man. Out there making music videos. Awesome. All right, I need to do. I'm not even sure exactly what I want to do. I kind of want to grind the Sunday arena a little bit, the Crystal Trove. You know what I mean? Get these easy 5-star shard rewards and all that. But I also need to farm potions. And yeah, all right, we'll start there. We'll start in this arena. I'm probably gonna split it. I'll probably do some grinding in this arena, followed by some potion farming. So I think that's the game plan for tonight, you know. Okay. Oh, I just realized we need to change that to that. Cool. Tom sending over one of them New Zealand bucks as well. Whoops. If you guys heard that Windows ding, do not check your computer. Everything's fine. That was me. Saying BG. Yes, Chom. I just want to thank you for all your bad 5-star pulls recently, as I feel like it correlates in me pulling Cat Marvel today. Wow. You know, you guys have been around here recently. You know that Tom and myself, we sometimes go at it because, well, there's horrible jokes and stuff like that. So they might think I might be mad at this. But I'm not mad one bit, man. I'm always happy when other people get some good pulls, even if I'm not getting the good pulls myself. That's awesome, man. Congrats on your Cat Marvel. Good stuff, dude. Do you have any plans to rank that Cat Marvel? I would hope so, at least. Great champ and all. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Stealth Ghost sending over 10 as well. Stealth Ghost, thank you, man. Saying, hey, BG, all this suffering would have been over if you just used some units on the Aegon arena. Yeah, you're probably right. I just did all the Halo games over the past week, if you know what those are. I mean, yeah, I know what Halo is. Listen, I might not be up to date on like TV shows and stuff like that, but when it comes to video games, I'm pretty familiar with maybe not everything, but Halo, yeah. I'm familiar with Halo. I didn't play it much, but yeah, of course, familiar. But yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. If I use some units in the Aegon grind, or if I just grinded round 2, because round 1 the score was so much higher than round 2 was. But that's okay, man. I am pretty happy to do this with Sabretooth. Something a little bit different. I just hope that I get Aegon after this. That's what I'm really banking on, because I can't use Sabretooth for the other paths. So it's really gonna depend. It's really gonna depend on the champions that I pull, or the catalyst, or the awakening gem, just all the stuff after the after the first run. That opening, along with the seasonal opening, that's gonna kind of make or break my 100% experience, pretty much. So yeah. Dude, thank you very much. Appreciate the support. John Goulding said an over 5 as well. Saying rise and reminder. John, thank you, man. And what champ are you really excited for or wanting to see have a good grind? I don't know a ton about Marvel, but I do know, you know, I'm familiar with like the more mainstream X-Men characters, at least. So like Professor X, I would say. As for like you know, we got that teaser from the story mode, and we're gonna get Professor X, right? It's only a matter of time at this point. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for the Magneto reworks. And I don't know who we're getting alongside Professor X. I don't think there's been any teasers for that stuff yet. And I'm willing to bet it's not going to be Jubilee. But for some reason, I really want to see Jubilee get added to the game. I've had this idea of how her abilities could work for a long time. And even like, of course, Kabam's not going to make the character the way I want the character to be made. But even still, like, I don't know, I've had this idea for a while. We're basically, instead of having 3 bars of power, You have like a pre-fight ability that allows you to like go over 3 bars of power. I had this idea before they invented the pre-fight ability thing. It was just an automatic before then, but I figured, hey, pre-fight would allow it to only be an offensive thing, which could be better than, you know, could still allow special 3s to be on defense. But anyway, so you'd be able to have more than 3 bars of power essentially, and like the more bars of power you have, then like just the more fireworks you throw, and you just really ramp up that way. There could be a slight visual cue, almost like Super Saiyan style around the bars when you're going above 3. Like, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool. So yeah, those are the characters that I want to see though, man. Those are the characters. What's up, MSD? BG, boss rush is upon us. Summer of Pain is encroaching. Boss rush is upon us? Did they announce the boss rush? No way. Did I miss it? I didn't see anybody talk about it in the Alliance chat. Are you messing with me, MSD? It seems like new things are being done by the universe what is this word? This is too many letters. Extemporaneously. With that in mind, how's the bald cap? Oh, the bald cap, it's snug, it's secure, it's on there. Just put a fresh coat, if you guys can't tell. So, you know, always feel good and confident when you got the fresh coat on, you know what I mean? I'm going with just the classic lemon scent, in case you guys are curious. Stealth Ghost sent over another 5. Stealth Ghost, thank you, man. So you are double clickbaiting me by doing this Sunday arena and potion farming instead of DPX Force. Oh my god, I guess you're right. This is a double clickbait stream. There will not be any DPX arena. I already finished all of them. But yeah, his arena is still on, so I just used it. Oh yay, the jokes continue. What jokes? What's up, Pixie Bell? Hey there, hi there, ho there, what's up, Star? Halo Infinite's graphics look like, but I've heard that, but since I don't really play Halos myself, I didn't even bother looking into it. Alright, I canceled an order I placed for some keycaps. Pete, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard coming from you. Oh no. What happened, man? Is everything okay? Are you gonna be okay? Corey sent over $1. Did I just get wrecked? Damn, I did. Saying BG, I second this. I have also recently pulled a 5-star Corvus and Captain Marvel. Well, that's good. I'm glad you guys are getting good pulls. You know, that's awesome. I can honestly say that I've never been bitter once about some. Well, maybe one of Dreamin's pulls, but that's only because it's Dreamin. But otherwise, always happy when people get good pulls. Tal Zeus sent it over 5 as well, saying, so I gave 6-star Sentinel Awakening Gem from Abyss. I've seen some great stuff, but do you consider this a quality of life decision? Just curious. Quality of life as opposed to... Are you just saying like it's not necessary? It's just like a nice thing to have? I think it's necessary. For Sentinel, I mean, it's not required to play the champion, but like if you want to play Sentinel at the highest level, if you're looking to use him in Alliance War and certain quests, certain nodes, his Awaken ability is a huge deal. So, Sentinel has been one of those champions that's always been a little bit on the fence for me as far as the absolute highest level of resources are concerned. I love the champion. I think he's great, and I really want to get mine ranked up. It took a long time for me to pull a 5-star. Otherwise, I would already have a 5-star ranked up. But it took a long time to pull. These days, I would give 5-star Sentinel anything. However, when it comes to the 6 stars, because those resources are still so new and so fresh, I'm not sure what I would do. I might do exactly what you did. I might rank him up and all that stuff. He can auto fight potions, like, you know, Winter Soldier to get potions, I mean, so that in itself is pretty valuable. And yeah, he's been just a good all-around champion since she was released, so I would definitely consider doing what you did for sure. Dude, thank you very much for the 5 though. Definitely appreciate that. Speed Up D sent it over to saying, anyone's guess? Anyone got a guess? What Speed Up D saying? Never. This is weird. I've never. It's different from Speed Up D. He's saying, wait for it. I love you. Speed Up D. Thank you, man. As always. Appreciate the 2. Appreciate the love. Thank you, man. Red Dog sending over 3 with the fist bump. Red Dog, thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, I was gonna do my first Abyss run this Tuesday, but since I have Friday off, I'm gonna do it with you if you don't mind. Hell yeah, dude. Let's do it. Using Aegon, Morningstar, Stealthy, Void, and Heimdall. Okay. Are we taking the same path? Are you doing path 1? According to all the common maps at least? Or are you taking on a different path? Like I see that you're saying it's your first run, but hey, I almost did path 5 for my first run, so I would assume you're doing path 1 as well, but I'm curious. Alright. Yeah, I'm doing path 1. Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, man. We'll do it together then. Awesome. Stealth Ghost sent over another 5. Stealth Ghost, thank you, man. Saying, hey BG, actually this is quadruple clickbait stream because you were playing around on Twitter and the home screen. Hey man, that's part of it. All right, this is only double clickbait. This is not triple. This is only double. Let's not exaggerate the situation here. Only double. But dude, thank you for another 5, man. That last Zarni, what's up, dude? Girlfriend and I left the house today. We put on a mask, sunglasses, a hat, and headphones. BG, I think we've turned into Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Well, you know what they say. You got good fiber. I don't know. No, I have no idea what to say about that. That's awesome though, man. I hope you made the sound effects like when you know the Mr. Potato Head like sound effects or whatever. I don't know what sound effects they actually make. I'm thinking back to like Toy Story and stuff. Stealth Ghost, you sent over another 5 saying last time I checked, Marvel Contest of Champions is not related or part of Twitter. Excuse me. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold up. What is this? This is the official verified Twitter of Marvel Contest of Champions. So, able to defend myself on that one. And I stand by the only double clickbait claims for the stream, not triple clickbait. They are part of Twitter. As a matter of fact, it's not only it is not only the official Marvel Champions on there, but Kabam Mike is on there, all the other Kabam people, all that stuff. So yeah, there you go. Wait, what? Babe, the show. I was being surprised with the massage. She said I just put my face in the butt donut. Oh my god. Laura's watching some ridiculous show with some weird people. All right, John sent over another 4. John, thank you, man. Saying let's get seen on the Abyss stream and off 7 sins. Oh man, I don't know if anything can get him off 7 sins. He seems like he's having a fun time over there in that world. That's gonna be tough. That would be tough to do. He'll be back eventually. You guys know it's only a matter of time. But for now, you gotta let the bird fly free. You know what I mean? The Idol sending over 3. The Idol, thank you very much. Saying, since the 5-star class crystals are coming soon, do you see yourself targeting champs like Ghost and Cat Marvel? They cost the same as basic 5-star. Yes. So I'm still curious how Kabam is gonna do it. They haven't talked about putting like a limit on the number of crystals you can get. I don't know if they've already like answered that question on the forums or anything, but I feel like they wouldn't just allow people to get an unlimited amount of the same crystal. I feel like they're going to impose some sort of limit where they're like, okay, it's the same cost, but you could only get like 1 or 2 of them a week or something like that. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Definitely no, like, you know, I know sometimes the CCP people, we have some info slightly in advance or something like that. There's no info about anything actually right now. We had that info about the roadmaps like a day or 2 ahead of you guys, but that's about it. But anyway, I'm thinking that's how it's gonna work. If they don't do it like that, if there is no limit, then my plan is basically to open up as well. Either way, I should say, whether there's a limit or not, my plan is to open up as many tech crystals as I possibly can, because I want to get Ghost and I want to get Warlock. Those are like my 2 top, 2 of my most wanted champions. So yeah, I would target those for sure. I would then probably target skill for Aegon. If I don't already have Aegon, but I would kind of wait on it because I already have the 6-star Aegon, so it's not as big of a deal. It would just be nice to have if I can awaken the 6-star version. And then after that, I would love to target Doom. So yeah, man, I've got a bunch of champions that I want to target with those crystals. However they go about it. But yeah, tech is gonna be first. That is gonna be first. When is the Abyss run, BG? I just made a video talking all about it. Gonna be on Thursday. Thanos sending over 4. Thanos, thank you very much. Saying last 2, please. Okay. Oh, by the way, one last thing on the targeting champion crystals thing. So I would probably target new champions first, but then eventually I want to target just the SIGs. Just getting more and more champions sigged up. And for that, I feel like there's a lot of mystic champions that I want at high sig level. So once I get a few of the champions that I'd be targeting for, I would probably just pop open mystics for a long time. So yeah. But okay, Thanos. Alright, let me see. I tried to send this when it was asked, but my phone died. So I have a guess / wish for who the champ is going to be alongside Professor X. Quicksilver. Okay. Magneto's buff is confirmed for the same month. And surely Scarlet Witch's 5-star will release alongside it. Oh. They're siblings, right? I think I learned that during the second Avengers movie, if I'm not mistaken. So they're going to add Quicksilver and get the whole family together. Too much sense? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Quicksilver is definitely a character that has been asked for a lot as well. They would make a lot of people happy that month. Magneto, double Magneto rework. Charles Xavier. They did mention Scarlet Witch was coming in the summer, 5-star version at least. And then Quicksilver, yeah, that would actually be a pretty sick month right there, man. I got to be careful not to use any 6-star champions. I need to save those for the grind tomorrow. But yeah, in the comic book, they are siblings and Magneto is their father. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Holy super chats, guys. Man, thank you, everybody. Stealth Ghost sent over 2 more super chats. Where's your last? Here we go. Hey BG, does this mean I can stay on your team or am I kicked to Tom's? Please let me stay. I was wrong and sorry. Wait, did you polish your bald cap? I did polish the bald cap, yes. And yes, of course you can stay on my team. The more people not going, the more people that stay out of Tom's army, not only the better it is for me, but the better it is for all of humanity, I feel. So, of course, man. I feel like I'd be an evil villain if I said anything else. Laura's here, though. I can't say much more than that, because otherwise she'll be mad. Oh, man. But yes, of course, we can still team up against the evil Tom and his army of hooligans. All right, Aditya Mukherjee? Oh man, I probably messed up your name. I'm so sorry. But you sent over 200 rupees. Thanks, man. Saying good luck for the Abyss, PG. Well, thank you, dude. Appreciate that, man. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely am looking forward to the run. Rip, what's up, dude? Rip934 sent an 05 saying, need you to tell Kabam to give me some tech tier 4 class catalyst so I can take my warlock to rank 5, please and thank you. Dude, I'm on it. I'm gonna, we need to go over to Twitter. I was just saying how Kabam Mike is on Twitter. I need to send him a message. Mike, you need to hook up Rip with some tech cats, man. He's got a freaking warlock. He'll probably be like, block. That's just it. It's over. It's been nice knowing you. You're blocked. Oh, man. Rip, dude. Good luck, man. I hope you get some tech cats soon, dude. We all know the struggles not having the right class type sometimes. Wait, Thanos sent over another buck as well. Right? Was that one I already read? No, I don't think so. Hold on. Aha! Oh, okay, I did read that one actually. In the comic books, they are siblings of Magneto as the father. Okay, yeah. Okay. I read it without realizing it was a read last buck. Got it. But dude, thank you again, Thanos. Appreciate it, man. 3 more? Ah, man. Well, good luck, dude. I hope you get 3 in a row. Make it a little bit less painful. All right, Tom sent over one of the New Zealand bucks as well with the winky face. Oh man, I bet it wasn't a winky face after what I just said. Sorry, Tom. I'm sorry. All right, hold on. See you talking to Laura. Oh, is it this one? Brian, I just saw a car being driven by a sheep in a swimsuit. It was a lamb bikini. All right, never mind. I take back the apology. This is what I'm talking about, Tom. A lamb bikini? What kind of sheep? Never mind. You know what? Boo. Just boo. Stroking my saber. Sending over a buck as well. Saying tweet. Okay. What do we got on the tweeters? Alright, had a lot of fun with the Grandmaster, but initial completion is done. Here are a few rewards I got. No good 6-star though. Okay. Going with new massacre there. Whoa. Hold on. Excuse me? No good 6-star though? What do you call this guy right here? What do you call that Namor, dude? It's tiny. I hope I think that's a Namor. Whoa, dude. That's a great 6-star. I mean, you know, he's got to be awakened, but that's an awesome 6-star pull. The others, maybe not so much. But you got Namor. That's awesome, dude. He's overrated. What? No. No way, dude. He's awesome. Like, most people don't use him for anything but his SIG ability, but he has the type of SIG ability that's going to be useful for a long time to come. And there's nothing else in the game like it. I don't think there's going to be anything else in the game like it for... I don't even know how long. I hope this guy doesn't kill me with a special 3. Please don't use a special 3. Please don't use a special 3. God, I thought that was going to give me a special 2. Buddy, no. Alright, I hope it doesn't kill me. I'm not a whale, so who knows how high I can sig him. Yeah, I mean for now, but get there eventually. Alright. Okay, the king sent over a buck as well. Saying, have you updated your spreadsheet? If so, can you put a link to it in your next stream? I haven't updated it in a while, so I'm sorry, man. I have nothing to link. That's why I said when I'm not sure if you saw when I shared it twice now, and both times when I shared it, I basically said like, hey, comes with a little disclaimer that it's a bit of a hassle to update, and it's not something that I'm gonna update regularly. Only when I'm ready to like do another what's it called vid, another progression vid and stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry, man, it is not updated. Speaking of the progression vid, I was supposed to do one of those before I left for Tennessee. I mean, that was kind of unexpected circumstances there, that's for sure. I'll probably still, oh man, I'm not sure. At this point, we're getting so close to December, where it'd be my just like the 5-year update. I feel like I should just wait for that. So I may just do that. I'm not sure. Because I definitely want to do one for the 5-year update. And it almost would feel weird if I had two like pretty quick after one another, kind of thing. So I don't know. All right, Mr. Pancake sending over a buck though. Mr. Pancake, thank you. Saying I've been saving all my jokes for the abyss. Good. Toss them all into the abyss. don't toss them at me. Toss them at the abyss. So that they're never heard or seen by anyone. Oh man. It's gonna be that kind of run, huh? Still go send him another 5 saying BG. I have 2 things to say. First, boo Tom. Yes. Second, Tom Army outnumbers me and you 20-1, so it's an even fight. I think you're right. Sadly, I think you're right. I think we're outnumbered. But that's okay. How much you putting up for Sasquatch? I am not sure. I don't know if I have a number in my mind yet, but I definitely want to go high on it. So, Jethro sending over 5 of them Canadian bucks. Jethro, thank you very much. Saying, speaking of Namor, finally naturally duped mine. Nice, dude. After awakening with a gem and taking him literally to Sig 199. Oh, dang, dude. Oh, it started off sounding so good. Oof, that stings a little bit, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, at least he's Sig 200 now, I guess. The tiniest little silver lining of that. But yeah, man, that's a bummer. Rip some of them resources there. Dude, thank you very much for the 5. Stroking my saber sent to another buck as well, saying I already have a SIG 140 rank 4 5-star. It's hard for the little guys to awaken these 6 stars. Watched your stream on Grandmaster when you first did it, and it was funny, but learned a lot towards the end. That's good. Yeah, man, early on I didn't know what I was doing really, but hey, I feel like I did pretty well in that fight. I don't normally like to brag about my fighting skills, because usually other people can fight circles around me, but I got a one-shot of that guy on my final path, so I feel pretty good about that one. Patrick Porter sending over to Patrick. Thank you, man. Saying, what's up, Dingus? Love you, man. First dono. Tweeter coming right up. Dude, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that support. What do we got? Here we go. This is a message to Seaton. Hi, Seaton. So kind of champion to do his first Abyss run path one on Friday. We'd love to have you on call. You down. Oh, man. Why do you do this, man? I mean, I wouldn't mind having him on call. He's more than welcome, but most likely already have some people that will be on call, so yeah, man. We don't he's always welcome to hop on, which I'm sure he knows. We've talked a few times on each other's streams and stuff, but we'll be all right. You got to give it a like to show your endorsement. Well, I did click like on it. I think, at least I normally do anytime I go to Twitter. Yeah, I did click like on it, but all right. Stealth Ghost sent over another buck as well, saying when in doubt, aim for the 100 billion point mark. Dude, 100 billion? I'm going at least 100 trillion. I'm not looking to aim low. Are you kidding me? 100 billion. I don't want there to be a slight chance that I'm gonna get outscored. I'm going for all 50 Warbound titles in one. That's what I'm going for. So yeah. No, it might be a bit much. I really don't know what I'm going for, though. I honestly don't know. I kind of have this idea that I don't want to spend more than like 1,000 units, but I don't exactly know what score I'm going to be able to put up with my natural just champions and then 1,000 units. So I'll have to make kind of a judgment call as I'm doing the grind. So we'll see. We'll see. And I'm sure, if something comes up where, I kind of set aside these 3 days, or 3.5 days or whatever, just to the grind. But things come up. You never know. And if something does come up where I have to miss a couple of rounds or something like that, well, then I'll dip more into the units, and it'll suck, but it'll be okay at the end of the day. Units you can get back, But okay. Red Dog sending over 3 saying, BGE, are you going to be changing masteries during your Abyss run? I am. I have a couple mastery sets planned out for my run. Yeah, dude. I haven't looked at my masteries just yet as for what I'm running, but I will be doing a few mastery swaps. Nothing too wild. I just want, like, I'm using Corvus, so I want to have suicides on for the fights that I'm using Corvus. Outside of that, I don't want suicides on. So I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to swap, but hopefully it's not more than like, 3 or 4 times or something like that. I don't think it'll be too excessive. So, will you use your free crystals? Only if I absolutely have to. Otherwise, those things are being reserved. For what? I don't know, but they're being reserved. Don't Hate Gaming sending over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, went into Labyrinth for the first time yesterday for a test run with my rank 5 200 Aegon. Nice, dude. Got to Cyclops, then said, why not, and boosted and pushed. Did it under 2 hours and only used 2 revives on Maestro. Nice, man. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. I hope... it would be really fun to... like, if I do awaken my 6-star version, it'd be really fun to... just realized the champion I was using wasn't doing any heavy attacks. It'd be really fun to do like a speed run with a rank 3 and just see what kind of time I can get. I know Pete is always looking for a race, so, and he has that rank 3 ghost where you can do like rank 3 ghost versus rank 3 Aegon. Or maybe some other people will be up for a race, and that'd be fun. That'd be pretty fun to do. Have they announced if anything is coming out this week? Not that I'm aware of. Corey sending over another $1 saying, hey BG, I heard that 6-star Starkey is coming and the only way to get him is to trade in 3-star Stark Spidey twice. Think that'll increase his arena score? Dude, can you imagine if that was legit? His arena score, I mean, what would it even be? What would the cutoff be for 3-star Stark Spidey? Dude, it would be through the roof. Can you imagine? All you have to do is get 2 3-star Stark Spideys and you get yourself a 6-star. There is no 6-star arena right now. This would be the only way to do it. And people have boosts. There's 3x multipliers for 3 stars. Not to mention, like, dude, I have almost every single 3-star in the game. With 170 plus champions in the game, like, and a lot of people have a ton of 3-stars, right? So, like, man, that score would be ridiculous. I don't even know what that would be, but it would be ridiculous for sure. Corey, thank you for the $1. It definitely would increase his arena score. Stealth Ghost sent over another $1 as well, saying, hey BG, who should I rank for 5-star Classic Ultron, AA, Longshot, Mysterio, or Ant-Man? I wouldn't go with Classic Ultron. I wouldn't go with Ant-Man either. It would be AA, Longshot, or Mysterio. Of course, it always depends on what your needs are. I don't think any of those champions, any 3 of those champions, are the type of champion they use all the time. AA is probably the most important, but AA is also the most dependent on his Awaken ability. But yeah, out of those, he is, like, I would say a level of importance above the others. But it still depends on what your needs are, so I still can't make that call for you. But I would definitely go with one of those 3 champs, for sure. I still want an Archangel ranked up myself. I just... 1, my 5-star is not awakened, and 2, I haven't really had the need for it. At this point, it's still like bonus territory. But some alliance mates use their AA in war and stuff, so. JJ sending over a $1. JJ, thank you, man. Saying, what you think is stopping Kabam from giving us a 5-star basic arena? So I can't say exactly from Kabam's side. But I'll be honest, man, I don't really want to see a 5-star basic arena myself. I know it might sound crazy. Lots of people want 5-star basics, right? But here's kind of the reasons why. Number 1, I think there's already a divide between arena grinders, like those who grind and those who don't grind. And those who don't grind, they would just get, they would fall so far behind. At this point, you could say, like like I don't know, man. Like there's already such a big advantage if you grind arena. All the units that you can get, which you can basically do whatever you want with those units. All the different shards that the non-grinders don't have access to unless they're, you know, spending, of course. There's already such a big advantage. But if they add a basic where you can literally just get every single 5-star champion in the game, as long as you're comfortable putting up a certain score at least, right? It would be such a separation that I don't think you could ever really come back from, unless the game would have like a major change after that. So that's number one right there. It would really hurt the non-grinders. Number two, I think it's more interesting when people have a variety of champions at like the highest level, rather than just waiting for the right champion. Like, all right, so imagine this situation with me and the Abyss. I missed out on Aegon. It's a bummer. He's the best option for the Abyss, right? But there's been plenty of people that have gotten through the Abyss without Aegon. And I think that's what makes the game interesting is, okay, you don't have the best option for this, come up with something else. There are other options. Think about it. Think through the other options. Make it happen. Because guess what? Somebody might have Aegon, where they'll have the best option for the Abyss, but maybe you have some other champion that's the best option for Alliance War, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And I think it's way more interesting when the game is kind of divided up that way. So yeah, some of these things might be what Kabam is thinking about, but again, I don't really know for sure. It's just kind of speculation on my part, and some of the reasons why I personally don't want to see a 5-star basic. I'd benefit like crazy from it. It's just, I actually think it would make the game a little less interesting. Now, on that subject of arenas and changing the arenas and stuff, I do think there's other things that Kabam can do to change the arenas. I don't know exactly what the best thing is to do, but I mean, they can definitely update these arenas. These arenas have been the same arenas for a long time, and yeah, they can certainly change them up, both in format and rewards and all that stuff. I mean, they're doing those things. We'll have to see how it feels like after all that stuff gets updated, but we're not going to see some of those changes for a little while. So all right, Stroking My Saber sent over another buck as well, saying I have a lot of tier 5 basic and tier 2 alpha after act 6, I'm guessing, and I love it. Should I rank 5 max sig omega, max sig void, doom unawakened, working on 6.1 100% now, since the attack value isn't high, no suicides at the moment. I wouldn't go with omega. I would go with either doom or void. I don't know which one's better. Doom is immune to shock, right? 99% sure on that. I don't have a doom, so sometimes I forget all the details about the champ, but I'm pretty sure he's immune to shock, right? Let's go check it out real quick. Whoops, don't need that. There we go. Doom uses mixes of electricity and sorcery and its light and medium attacks, causing them to deal. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Doom's resilient armor protects him, granting immunity to armor break, armor shatter, and shock. Okay. There are a couple of shock fights. Sort of. I mean, like the EMP mod on one of the Ultrons in 6.1. I don't know if he's good for that fight or not. Now that I think about it, with his energy-based damage, that probably wouldn't work out too well. Although I don't know for sure. It's hard to say, man. I just wouldn't go Omega. I'd probably lean a little bit more towards Doom just because of the powerhouse that Doom is, but I mean, you know I love Void. So, I don't know. It's a tough one, man. You really can't go wrong with either of those champs, though. But yeah, I'd probably lean towards Doom. Tough one, though. What about closing the gap between whales and free-to-play arena grinders? It depends on in what way you're talking. You're never going to completely close the gap, and you honestly shouldn't ever completely close the gap. If someone is, you know, spending potentially thousands of dollars and stuff like that, there's no amount of time that's going to make up for something like that. But there are some things that I think have gotten kind of blown out of proportion here. The SIG stones, I think they should be available for units instead of for money, so that you have access to them without spending, because that's I just think that's pretty unfortunate overall that they've made that exclusively for spending outside of 4th of July and Cyber Monday, of course. The Cav crystals have always been kind of an issue as well, but I mean, they exist now. It's not like you can take them away, so I don't know what you can really change about them. Maybe they should have left Cav crystals to a you know, have a limit on them, but at the same time, I feel like that'd be the dumbest thing that Kabam could ever do, is to be like, oh, you want to give us money? That's too bad. We're gonna limit you to only 10 of these crystals a week, instead of the hundreds if you wanted to buy them a week, you know? So I don't think that's gonna happen. So I don't know. I feel like it comes mostly down to the SIG stones. I don't really feel like there's that much of a problem elsewhere. SIG stones, and I guess the way they rolled out the initial tier 5 class catalyst, I still don't think that was good. The way they did it with tier 5 basic, where the first time you can get a rank 5 champion was from completing act 5, I think that was a really good way of doing it. And for tier 5 class catalyst to get the first rank 3s, it was a spending thing. So I have absolutely nothing wrong with any kind of spending in this game, as long as Kabam, you know, does it right. And I think they have made a few missteps, but I mean, what can we do at this point? You just need them. Like the tier 5 class catalyst thing, it doesn't matter so much anymore these days. It was just like for that period of time, but the SIG stone issue is still an issue. Cloud of Contempt, seeing it over a buck. Same, please check Ryan Wanka's tweet. Okay. Check my tweet dingus count 1000. All right, I'm on it. What do we got here? Okay. Found it. 2 days of rank ups. Changed my account just a smidge. What was your biggest prestige bump? Okay, so prestige, you went from 7640 to 8914. Yeah, that's a pretty big jump, dude. That's pretty nice. So cap was your old highest, and you got overthrown by 2, right? Well, actually, I think cap is higher prestige, but yeah, looking at your own profile is a little different. But anyway, nice, dude. That is a big jump. That's a big jump indeed. I don't know what my biggest prestige jump was. Probably when I ranked up Fraggle Rock. I think it went up a couple, you know, at least a couple hundred points, but I really don't know. That, or of course, like first rank 5-star or something, but yeah, I don't actually know what the biggest prestige jump was. But dude, very nice, man. It definitely feels good. I really need a big prestige bump myself because I'm dead last in my alliance, so I'm kind of just hoping for the best after Abyss. Stroking my saber, send over another buck saying off to grind resources before the boss rush. See you, BG, in chats. All right, dude. Sounds good, man. Dude, thank you very much for another buck. Appreciate it. King and City Edom? Ah, man, I probably messed up your name. I'm so sorry. But dude, thank you very much for the buck. Let's see if I could find your message. Give me 1 sec. Do you think Kabam should make a battleship store as well, BG? No, I don't think there's need for a store. I feel like that's the current, like, that's the universal currency right there is battleships. That's just the free to play way to get units pretty much. So I feel like it's probably better for them just to have other stores or add more things to the store that you can buy with units. Like, here's something that I would love to see. This is something that I recommended a while ago, but I don't think Kabam wants to add something like this. Otherwise, they probably would have. But hold on, I'll show you after we get out of this match of what I'm talking about here. By the way, what's up, Dicer BG? You can use me as an example. I'm stuck in literally every content category until I pull specific champs and the resources to rank them. Game isn't really worth playing for me. Yeah, it's a bummer, dude. Unless I grind arena or spend, which I don't want to do either. Womp womp. Yeah, man. That is the type of game MCOC is. Spend or grind. Them's the options. But okay. About the store thing that I would like to see added. So, first off, we have a ton of stores. I actually made the comment to Kabam once. They had that we have too many stores. Like, what was the deal with this? Why are there so many stores? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, not including where you buy the units from, which of course also has some special offers and stuff like that. Which now has 2 tabs in it as well because of the tickets. So there's just a lot of different stores here, man. But just talking about the you know, these stores right here. I think it'd be cool if they sold more things for units from this store. And what I would love to see for Sig Stones, or maybe other things too, but the idea at least was Sig Stones, is that you can buy a few like weekly for units if you want. I don't know how many exactly, 5 or 10 or something like that, but hey, it'll give you something consistent to like grind towards and work towards. And if you don't want to grind for them, then of course you do have the option to buy the units. So I think that'd be cool. There's probably some downsides to that idea. I'm sure not everyone would like it. Maybe it would put more pressure on people to feel like they have to grind to keep up or something like that. I don't know, but I kind of just like the idea of having some like consistent goal to work towards on a weekly basis. And right now we just don't have anything to buy like that. You know, if you're like you know, super invested in war or something like that, then maybe you could look at these bundles and be like, oh, well, my weekly goal is to make sure I can buy this advanced war bundle or something like that. But it's not really what I'm talking about, you know. I'm talking about more things like the Glory Store, but just something that you can get with units. And you'd have to have some like pretty strict limits on it, so that it didn't put like too much pressure and for the people who don't grind and stuff like that. But it would just be nice, I think. And because it would be on like a weekly cooldown, if you did miss a week because you don't have the units or something like that, or you're spending them elsewhere, it wouldn't be that big a deal because you just get them again next week, you know? All right, let's get back to this grind though. There's nothing wrong with spending, but shouldn't be punished for not spending. Like you said, tier 5 class catalyst first, coming as paid isn't the right way. Should be available to everyone first. Yeah, exactly. And it's definitely not like a knock against spending in any way. It's, I think, like, even the spenders, they shouldn't have to do that, you know. It should be opened up as an option once like that level has been achieved just by naturally playing the game. Then if Kabam's like, okay, cool, now that we hit this plateau, would you like to buy some tier 5 class catalysts? You know, like that's the way it should be. Planning on jumping to map 6 in AQ for the first time. Any advice on what I should consider beforehand? Is it just time requirement difference? Cheers. Map 6 is not that much different than map 5. I would say it's just slightly more specific in the champions that you need to bring, but not much, you know. Depending on the path you take, you might be able to bring in just the exact same champions they're using for map 5. But you want to scout out ahead of time and just make sure that you aren't going to get stuck somewhere. It's a little bit more time consuming, but it's weird because whenever we did map 5, it actually took us longer to complete than map 6. And I think it's because people knew, like, okay, this is map 6 now. Got to be on top of our game here, you know? There were certainly times where we fell behind, but especially the final section of map 6. It has 10 paths to it. So that's the other thing too, is like you got to be careful not to misclick on a path. After you get used to it, like, you know, you're good to go. But just be very cautious of that. Whoa, dude, I'm fighting somebody in 4 Loki right now. Except it's 4 Loki with a different O. I don't know. Usually I never pay attention to the person's name I'm fighting, but I just happen to notice. But other than that, man, yeah, I like, it's not really something you really need to worry about. You'll be fine. Okay, Corey sending over a buck, saying last two Baldy. BG, I like your 6 stone idea. It's kind of similar to how it is now in terms of buying them. If you get the Cavalier Sunday daily offer, you get 5 generic 5-star SIGs. Really cool if they included them in the Sunday arena or buying with units. Yeah, I think so too. That'd be cool. I didn't even buy those little 2-star stones and awakening gems. Sick of looking at my unawakened 2-star domino. Yeah, dude, if they just had a bunch of stuff like that, I think it'd be nice. Like, I've always had, I think, a little bit of a different perspective when it comes to like the different shops in this game. I can definitely understand, totally understand, how if somebody saw like a new shop in the game or something like that, or something new that you can buy, could rub them the wrong way and be like, ah, God, kabam, like they just want more money. That's all they're doing, just another money grab. This is just the next money grab type of thing. But the way I always looked at it is like, you know, any RPG that you play, whether it's like an old school one from like an old console or any RPG that's coming out in the next generation and stuff like that, right? Shops, they're just part of it. They're just part of the game. There's an in-game currency. usually like gold or rupees or I don't know, whatever, right? Whatever they have for the in-game currency, gil. There's shops where you can buy stuff. So it always just felt like part of the natural game. It's just that in this game, well, you could also buy some of that currency. But yeah, man, it'd be cool to see stuff like that. King sending over another buck. I'm just gonna say King because I'm gonna mess up your name if I say anything else. Saying the reason why I said Battleship Store is because not everyone is in an alliance, so they won't be able to get glory or loyalty or the things you can get from being in an alliance. Well, you're right, but that's why I wanted to take it like I agree with you. I completely agree with you, but that's why I wanted to say instead of battleships, let's just make it units, because not everyone likes to grind arena. Understandably, arenas is certainly not for everyone. It's like if they added other ways to get battleships, which technically there's kind of another way to get battleships, but you know, from like Alliance Quest or some of the events have a very small amount. But anyway, if they added another form of like farming battleships, like if they had them from the incursions or they just gave them out from questing or something like that, then it'd be okay. But that's not how the game works. So I don't think it'd be right to lock somebody out just because they don't want to play arena. And yeah, just keep it to units. That way you can buy or grind. What's the deal with the new Summoner Showdown? We don't have any info other than that one tweet, Kangajanga. That one little teaser tweet. Leandro Alvarez sending over 100 of them ARSs. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey BG, you are the best. You motivate me to keep doing the max effort to get better without spending any single cent in my account. Wish you the best, dude. Greetings from Argentina. Sorry for my bad English. Oh, dude, your English is great. It's fantastic. And thank you, dude. Appreciate all the kind words and support. It's awesome, man. Thank you very much. Definitely appreciated. Keep up the grind. Thank you, dude. Speed Up D, sending over another buck as well. Saying, did I mention? I love you. Speed Up D. You didn't, but now you did. Thank you very much, dude, as always. Appreciate the love. Easy sent it over a buck as well, saying, are you gonna day stream the Sasquatch grind tomorrow? Sorry if I already said. Yep. I'm gonna go live as soon as the arena starts, I decided. I'm gonna have to focus on the grind to get all my 6 stars and 5 stars on cooldown as fast as possible. So I'm gonna try to put a little disclaimer saying like no read last bucks. I mean, probably not going to get seen, I feel like, but I'm going to try my best to make it clear that I need to grind. I'm still going to be reading chat messages and all that stuff, but it's just, you know, sometimes I lose fights while scrolling up and stuff like that, and normally it's not a big deal, but this is the Sasquatch grind, you know. But yeah, I do want to start. I want to stream as soon as it starts. I think it's fun to do that, man. Kicks off the grind in a more fun way than just doing it alone. Radiant Sludge. First off, dig the name. Thank you very much for the buck. And let me see if I could find your last. Okay, here we go. Gonna push for Uncollected tomorrow. Ooh, nice, dude. Been watching your old stream to help me get the animations down. Nice, man. It's the way to do it. I'll tell you right now, one of the best ways to approach the collector, though, is like... well, when you say animations, which animations are you talking about? If you're talking about the special animations, whew, they're practically impossible to deal with. one of the best ways to approach that fight is just to like prevent him from using his specials in a way. Either power drain or if you have auto evade champions, those work great as well, like Spider Gwen or Stark Spidey. Or like as soon as you throw a 5-hit combo, just hold block and like hope that he throws like a heavy attack instead of launching his special and stuff like that. Those are some good ways to approach it. But yeah, man, good luck. You can definitely do it. Hey BG, why don't you like playing Quake? She can answer a lot of problem fights, and you may find hard since you can't pull Doom or Ghost. Oh, for sure, she can be a great answer to so many fights, so many different situations. I might start playing her a little bit more now that Kabam announced like a solo competitive mode, and I feel like it's going to be important to be able to play her well for that. But I don't enjoy playing her. It just feels like an entirely different game, and sometimes that's fun, you know, having like a little bit of a variation, right? There's a bunch of champions that feel like totally unique. And that's cool. But she takes it to another level. She takes it to like there's no movement on the map. You just get in the corner, you stay in the corner, that's it. There's no specials for either side. You don't throw a special, the opponent doesn't throw a special. I feel like half the game is like just trying to figure out the best ways to evade the opponent's special. So that's gone. Most of the nodes have no interaction, since most nodes happen when either you strike the opponent or they strike you, or you know, if there's like an immunity or you can't stun them, all these different interactions. Bane, the timer never even starts. Like, I don't know, man, it takes too much of the game out of the game. So she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing in terms of overall power in this game. It's just I don't enjoy that game. But I like it would already be extremely beneficial to me to get good at playing her right now, but I just don't care enough. Like, I can get through all the quests without using her, and in Alliance War, because it's a team-based thing, I have enough alliance mates that are proficient with Quake that I don't really need to learn how to play Quake. But when it comes to a solo competitive mode, I feel like there's no choice, and that's just kind of how the game is. And well, I'll probably start using her then. Tried and tried for BG to put a news ticker on his stream so peeps would see and stop asking, but peeps will still ask. I cloud contempt. What is this? There's a post. Just put MCOC forum boss rush into Google and look. Hold on, I didn't see this post. Like recently? Hold on. I'm gonna take a look. Is it in news and announcements or general discussion? Because I didn't find it when I went to Google. Or is it not new? BG, we're just commenting on repetitive questions in the chat that could be answered by a ticker of information at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, I don't like having that stuff though. I feel like it's distracting. I try to be as minimal as possible with stuff that covers the screen or takes away from like the action of the fight. I get distracted pretty easily, so it's just like a personal preference of mine. I'm sure other people wouldn't mind it, but I'm also sure that some people would, because I mean, if I mind it, I'm sure other people would. Like, some people would at least. But wait, is there a new post? Because now I'm confused. is that all you guys are talking about, and there is no new post, or I don't think there is, right? Just what they announced for like the roadmap stuff. Have pinned messages in chat too. Yeah, I'm gonna use a pinned message tomorrow. Let me test it actually real quick. Can I do test? How the hell do you pin messages here? I only have the option to remove it. Does anybody know how to how to pin a message? The only person I've seen use it is Dreamin'. I don't know how he does it. Nightbot is something I've considered as well. I don't know about Nightbot. I feel like, for starters, most people would ignore it anyway. And, I don't know. I've definitely considered it. The other thing I was gonna say is like I don't like when it like spams the chat. Obviously it's a bot, you put it on a timer, and it would probably just take a matter of like playing around with the timing on it. But if it's, I don't know how much it helps. Maybe those 3 dots in the top right corner of the chat thingy, I tried that. ABG, is Sorcerer Supreme better than Black Widow Clairvoyant? They're just very different champions. It's not one is better than the other. They're just different. I would say Claire is more versatile between the two, but Sorcerer Supreme, she's ideal when you need the slow debuff. And just overall, they're both very strong. Looks like the pinned chat feature has been rolled out to just a small subset of channels that would qualify. Maybe YouTube is testing it still. Seems useful, so hope we get it soon. I feel like if Dreamin' has it, I would have it. I don't know. Could it? Maybe it doesn't work like that. I'll talk to Dreamin' about it. Who should I rank up so I can get uncollected? 5-star Aegon or Stark Spidey? I want him to rank 4 on the which. I would say Stark Spidey. Stark Spidey's gonna be better versus the collector. Like Aegon's amazing when you get him fully ramped up and stuff, but I'm not sure if you're gonna get him fully ramped up in that quest. Especially the higher you rank him, and you know you're gonna be blowing through those fights pretty quick. Stark Spidey, on the other hand, is proven for that fight as a great champion, and you know, the auto evade for the specials, the high amount of damage that you get just right at the start of the fight without any ramp up needed in previous fights and stuff like that. I'd go Stark Spidey. You can rank up Aegon later. Brian, guess who's getting Noki tomorrow? Pete, are you going to Abdos? I feel like that has to be an Abdo thing, because that's what I eat every time I go there. What's up, BG? Just joining late to watch fave YouTuber. What's up, Ninja Yang? Welcome. BG, hope you're having a great day. I am, dude. Hope you are too. Wish YouTube would just add as part of the view window. You can have your full setup, but a small bar underneath the for current information. Yeah, YouTube is incredibly far behind like Twitch in that regard. If I had an area that I could customize like you can on Twitch, I'd be so excited. There's not that many more features that I care to have that Twitch has over YouTube right now. Back when I did initially switch over to Twitch, it was like a night and day difference. Honestly, now it still is a little bit like that, but I get to make the custom emojis, which is fun. I still need to make a couple more. What else did YouTube add recently that I liked? There was like 2 other things, I think. now that I'm saying it, I don't know. I guess there wasn't that much to begin with that I wanted, but I definitely the part under the stream is something that I desperately want, dude. Even just like the way that you have to set up streams on YouTube is annoying compared to Twitch. It's not the end of the world, but it's certainly noticeable. I think they added the ability to have clips on YouTube, but I don't even know how to do that. I've never even tried. I don't know. At this point, I feel like I'm just gonna stay on YouTube. Even what's it called? I said I was gonna go to Twitch for Realm of Champions, but I don't even think I'm gonna do that. I think it's just gonna be just YouTube. I feel like it would only split things. Like the more I thought about it, I'll probably have a different channel. Well, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Assuming I even like the game, because nobody's seen gameplay yet. But if I do like the game, and I do decide to play it, it'd be a different channel probably. Start out on this one, and then if I like it, new channel. Anyway, wait, Pete. Kieran's in town, so we're gonna head to Mama Molina's. All right, cool, man. Awesome, dude. UG, do you know what the longest word in the dictionary? It's smiles, because there's a mile between the 2 S's. Roboto. I feel like I can't boo it because it was just so darn cute. Just kidding. Boo. Dreamin' is probably busy thinking about his prestige and how he's the best 4 Loki player. You're probably right. My girlfriend said, why don't you write a book instead of your dumb jokes? I told her that's a novel idea. And then what happened? Who would you say are good champions to have for no spending players? There's no difference between spending and not spending in terms of good champions. You can maybe say there's a slight, the absolute slightest difference, because it'll be a little bit harder to get a champion to a high sig level. But even that is kind of a stretch. Otherwise, there's no difference, man. Spending and not spending in this game, there really isn't much difference in terms of how you approach the game. It's just a matter of if you spend, it'll save you time grinding. And that's it. Otherwise, everything else is the same. Shouldn't look at any players differently or anything like that. And how they approach the game. Twitch's rating system is much better. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. They definitely have a bunch of features. I don't know if I care a ton about that. Like, before they added that system, like people were doing raids the same way that we do them on YouTube, where you just link somebody's channel and everyone just clicks it if they want to click it, and if they don't, they don't. To me, that's not that big of a deal. It's certainly more convenient, but I like that they have gift subs too, because what I see a lot of people do, not that I actually barely use Twitch these days, but what I have seen a lot of people do is like they'll gift subs to their own channel, or they'll do it as like a bet. If you bet with someone else, like let's say me and Pandaman Pete, we did a race. As soon as I get my rank 3 Aegon and we race Labyrinth, my Aegon versus his Ghost, and then the loser would have to give away 5 gift subs on the other person's channel, you know. I think stuff like that's cool. No. It's mostly little subtle things like that that I think I would enjoy about Twitch, compared to the larger thing of like, all right, the description of YouTube videos sucks compared to the description of a Twitch channel. That's by far the biggest thing that I want on YouTube. If they do that, then yeah, I won't even think about Twitch again. Well, maybe that's not true entirely, but still. But I'd win that race 10 out of 10, 10 times out of 10. That's okay, Pete. I'd still have fun doing it. And then your channel would get some subs. But like the way they do it, by the way, for those not familiar with Twitch, is it's just like a random thing. It's just built into their system where you just hit gift sub. Like you could do it either way. You can choose to, like if I just say Pixie Bell now has like the membership stuff, right? I could do that. Or I can just say, all right, at random, 5 people that are in here right now, or however many people, 1 person, 100 people, whatever. That's how many people will just randomly get gifted a membership thing. UG stands for Tangenting Dingus. Wow. ABG, gonna drop, kind of sneak watching, don't want parents to yell at me. No worries, man. Have a good one. When will the compensation rewards come out? No idea, man. No clue. It's the weekend, so you definitely should never expect anything like that on the weekend, by the way. Just for future reference. On a Saturday or Sunday, they're not in the office to make those types of decisions. Just emergency type stuff. Hood is also underrated, as well as Iron Fist. Good night. Whoa, MSD. As well as Iron Fist? Excuse me? BG throwing shade? Huh? And then your channel will get some subs? How's that throwing shade? Pete already has plenty. I'm just saying he gets more. Man, it took longer than I thought to grind out these milestones. I guess I was going a little bit slow tonight. See, that's what I'm talking about. For the Sasquatch arena, I need to be more on top of it. But, alright. Got all the milestones. Got the 5-star shards. Got, I think for getting all the milestones, I think you end up in the 11 to 30% bracket. So, I'm fine with that. I don't need the extra 500. That's good. Tweet Ethan. Sure. What do we got on Twitter, man? Trying to find it at least. Was it recent? Was it during this stream? Because I don't really see... I don't see any tweets here, dude. Unless I'm missing something. Other than the ones I already looked at. BGE, would you rather get a 6-star Ghost than awaken her, or awaken 6-star Aegon and get him to Sig 40? I know the answer is probably Aegon, but I also know you have a bit of a crush on Ghost. The answer would be Ghost. Oh, Elias, thank you, dude. I was actually just reading your message. The answer would be Ghost. So Aegon would be more helpful right now. Aegon would be the helpful champion today. But I already have Aegon. I know I can get him awakened at some point. It's just a matter of how long is it going to take. Ghost, I don't know when I'm going to pull Ghost. I was using Hyperion to farm some potions today, so I'm just going to continue with that since it's the team I have loaded in. So yeah, I would, given that choice, I would pick Ghost. But dude, thank you very much for the buck. Cloud of Contempt sent it over too as well, saying said it earlier, but bring in on call for Squatchy. A little on call help reading chat, you're saying? I don't know. Just for an arena grind? I don't think I'll do that. It's like I can still read the chat. I'll go fast. I'll make sure that I go fast. I just need to make sure that I don't get lost in the chat, like I will sometimes do for normal streams, I guess. So yeah. Well, it's unexpected that I would choose Ghost. It's really powerful, man. Oh, geez. What the F was that? I tried to do a heavy attack just now, and I guess I didn't... And I was, like, switching hands or something, and, well, I guess I didn't do a heavy attack. Oh, man, I'm doing this fight all kinds of wrong. This was an awful fight. All right, next fight's gonna be 10 times better than this one. Gee, maybe you have an idea what will happen if after 100% the Abyss you force close the game. Would that allow you to open tier 5 class Catalyst crystals before selecting the class of the 6-star Nexus? I don't know what would happen. You might just be defaulted whatever was highlighted, because I think when they give you the option, I think it defaults a selection or something like that. But I actually have no idea. Not a clue. Pixie and Brian time, it is in his head. Wait, what? Is that true, Mama? Can he read fast? I can't read fast, but I can make sure to not get distracted by the chat is what I'm saying. I guarantee you someone's down to chill, gonna help you grind no matter what. Just give my 2 pennies. I appreciate the 2 pennies, man, but and you're probably right. There probably is someone down to help. It's not that. It's sometimes I don't really want someone else on. You know what I mean? It's like I'm always down to talk to Lags or MSD or Cam used to be on all the time. I mean, pretty much any of the usual people. I always enjoy talking to them, but it actually makes it harder sometimes to keep up with chat messages. No matter what, I'm never gonna be able to see and respond to everyone's message. It's just impossible. But I feel like it'll turn more into a conversation between, you know, whoever's on call rather than being able to talk with you guys. And sometimes I like that, and sometimes I don't. So yeah. On that note, I miss Cam. I do too. Don't get B Manny on. Nobody will ever get a word in with B Manny. What? I thought you were gonna say for another reason. I thought you were gonna say like he'll relax everyone too much or something like that with his soothing, calming voice or something. I don't know. When I want you to read my comments, you don't. But if they have a conversation with someone in chat, you remember my name. It's all just random. Do you think they may give a 6-star Nexus for compensation? There's a 0.000% chance of that happening. No. If you change your mind, I can help. I legit have nothing to do till mid-August. Well, that's a little ways away there, Roboto. Appreciate it, man, but yeah, I think it'll just be solo for this. The only exception is maybe Joel. Only because I haven't talked to Joel in forever. And I'd be like, what Sasquatch grind? Nah, I don't need to do a Sasquatch grind. Let's talk. Oh, come on. Where are these stuns at, man? This goes so much smoother when you get some good L2 stun chains. That's the thing about hype. Hype is a little bit RNG dependent on these runs. You can get a fairly consistent time of like a minute 20 per kill, maybe a little bit above that. 25, minute 30, something like that. As long as you can chain a couple stuns together. I'll talk, but only if everything I say is psych quotes and nothing else. RIP. That sounds amazing. Elias sending over another buck. Saying, BG, I need to go to sleep because I shotgunned a Red Bull with one of my friends, and if I don't sleep soon, I never will. Oh, man. Dude, how do you go to sleep after doing that? Good luck to you, man. Good luck. I hope you are able to fall asleep. But alright, man. Have a good night. If you put in more Quakes with Hawkeye, you can improve the likelihood of the stuns. You're right, I could. But you also sacrifice a little bit of the buff uptime by doing that, so... I like this balance of it. I've tested with more Quakes. I've tested with less Quakes. This team seems to be most consistent. I don't need to stun every time, which no matter how many Quakes I have, I'm not going to stun every time, but I don't need to stun every time. As long as I can chain a couple in a row, that's the important thing. Because like, I just need to chain enough to get a couple Furies going, basically. And by a couple Furies, I mean, like, I don't know, 5+ Furies. That's what really helps speed up the runs. So a little bit RNG dependent on the heavy attacks there as well. I miss kayaking. Love talking to the seals and birdies. Just up Sheet Creek without a paddle now. Morning, sis. Huh? BG, I have so much gold and resources to take champs to rank 5. My ISO is practically 0. Is there any way to quickly get crystal shards? PhDs for milestones give barely any ISO. They don't give much individually, but they definitely add up over time, man. But no, like, it's pretty much the arena. Whatever event is currently going on, don't underestimate the amount of shards you can get from like the lower difficulty of the side quests. Especially this month has some good shards in it. If you haven't done that yet. But otherwise, yeah, it's arena or buy crystals with units. So, all right, here we go. This will be a good run if I get a stun, and I didn't get it. Just needed the one stun. And I lost some of these furies. Alright, if I can get one more. The luck. It's not on my side. You know you will need all the help tomorrow for your day stream. Hashtag modfits. Possibly. Possibly may need some help. We'll see how tomorrow looks. Also, BG question, will it be a normal 2-hour stream or longer? It's going to be a 2-hour stream-ish. I'm basically going to stream until my 5s and 6 are done, I think. About 2 hours, though. Ryan blocked me, so he doesn't understand when people talk to me. Not everything is about him. Whoa. It's true. I did block you. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, BG? Can't wait to watch your Abyss run. Good luck, William. Thank you, man. Can't wait to do it. Best way to compensate from expiring revives, farm 4.1.6. You should farm 2. Yeah, I know you could farm these quests for revives and stuff. I've certainly bounced around a few different quests, grabbing what I can easily grab. But, I mean, most of my time still goes to the arena just to get the units along with the other things that I need. That's the thing about farming revives, like, it can be very valuable, very lucrative for sure. But you also don't necessarily get the other things that come along with the arena. If you're able to do both, awesome. And then there's potion farming too, which depending on the champions you're using, the potions can be really, really valuable. Certain champions don't need them as much. When I revive Void, because I'm going to have Killmonger on the team, I'm either not going to heal him at all, or maybe I'll toss just a couple of potions or something like that. But for example, the main champion I'm using, star of the show, Sabretooth. If I die, if I just pop a 20% revive and I die, that's one of my persistent charges gone. I only get so many. So yeah, potions are pretty important. Who's the fastest Realm of Legends potion farming champ? Fastest that I know of is actually Aegon doing a full clear of Realm of Legends. I think that's fastest. If you have really good runs, I think there's might be a little bit of RNG to that, just like anything. I might have only seen like the really clean runs for, you know, have them be fast. Hold on a sec. Let's see. Should have done a heavy attack there, but not paying attention. Now I'm getting good stun RNG, really good stun RNG. I missed a heavy attack to get them Furies. That was my fault. Yeah, actually, I don't know. So, I think it's slightly faster if you do full clears with Aegon. But we're talking marginally, and even that, I don't know if that's true. Because if you farm really fast at just the first 2 champions, or like possibly even just the first champion, just against Winter Soldier and then backing out. But I usually like to run the first 2, because of course you waste a little bit of time backing out. And also, Cap Marvel has very fast special animations, whereas Winter Soldier, his special 2, even his special 1, they're slow. Both of Cap Marvels are fast. The only reason why you would not want to push to Cap Marvel is if you're using a champion like Archangel, where you can't poison Cap Marvel, right? But generally I think it's better if you have a champ that can do both of these. And if you're using a really fast champion, you can get them both down in like a little bit under 3 minutes. And if you're really fast, you can probably beat out a full clear of Aegon. So I don't know like what the absolute best is. Rank 3, Cole Obsidian, blast through Realm of Legends so quick. Ooh. Cole I could see being pretty good for this. Doesn't have as big of a ramp up. That's interesting. A rank 3 Cole. How fast does it take to kill the first couple of fights? Because he's actually made a little bit faster for that, right? Sea Line Free. I don't know if I messed up your name. I'm so sorry if I did. But you sent over 5 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you, man. Saying, hey, man, I have 36 5-stars. And not a single one is Mutant. Out of 36? What? When do you think the Crystal update will be? Holy crap. 36 5-stars and none of them are Mutant? What are those odds? Wow. It's coming soon, where you'll be able to target certain class types. I don't know the exact date. I don't know if anyone knows the exact date. I think it's happening in August though. Possibly with the next update, but again, don't hold me to that because I don't know. Crap. Possibly next update. Because you're hogging all the mutants, BG? I know, dude. I'm pulling mutants left and right. Like crazy. With the dual class crystal supposed to come out last week of July. Oh, was it the end of July? Last week of July, early August, I think, for the dual class 5-star crystals. Okay. Oh geez, I just automatically assumed I stunned when I didn't. Well, we're here in the last week of July. So we may hear more news about that this week. If anything, it's gonna happen real soon. We know that much. Just don't know exactly. Dude, thank you very much for the 5. I'm still I am shocked right now that you don't have a mutant out of that many 5 stars. But it'll happen soon for you. You get those new crystals. Why do you keep starting over? I'm just farming potions off the easier fights. PG, I think tweet is ready. Ah, did you send a tweet? Aha, here we go. Oh yeah, dude, this original tweet was sent over a few days ago. That's why I couldn't find it. I'm on 3/4 of tier 2 alpha. Should I rank up Elsa or Cap Marvel? Both unduped. Like to play Elsa more. Alright, I don't want to be nitpicky here and stuff, or whatever you want to call it. But if you have a question just like this, it's much easier for me if you just type this question into the chat. You know, Twitter is really more for, like, you know, if there's a picture or something like that, then there's a reason. But yeah, for the future, if you could just copy and paste that right into the chat here. But on 3/4 tier 2 alpha. Ring up Elsa or Cap Marvel, both unduped. Like to play Elsa more. If you like to play Elsa more, and I think Elsa's fine. I think Cap Marvel is the better champion overall, but a lot of people say Elsa's underrated. And as long as you like her, then yeah, man. Forget what other people are saying. If you enjoy playing her more, as long as you're good with her and all that, go for it, dude. Totally. Tanner Crowley sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Dang, man. I think I want to switch out hype after this. Like, I feel like I've had not the best runs. Maybe I'm just having a hard time paying attention to the rotation for some reason right now. Maybe it was easier to do while not streaming. Okay, Tanner. ABG, who should my first rank 5 be? Cap Infinity, Sig 200. Corvus, Namor, Sig 200. Void, Sig 200. Sentinel, Claire, or Thing, Sig 100. Working on Act 6 at the moment. Okay, dude. First rank 5. Exciting times. Alright, I'm going to give you some advice. I'm going to give you 2 pieces of advice. First, or let me say, like, the second part, I'll start to go a little bit more specific on these champions. But before we do that, your first rank 5, it's such a personal decision. Because you're going to be playing that champion way more than any other champion until you start to get these other ones ranked up and at rank 5. So whatever champion you're playing the most right now at rank 4, that's likely the best champion for you to take up to rank 5. Wherever you just naturally gravitate towards. All right, that said, let's start picking apart these champs here a little bit. So if you run suicides, don't know if you do or not, but if you run suicides, it's kind of hard to say anything other than Corvus. Corvus is really powerful, just in general, but of course in early Act 6 content, great for it. Will certainly help you to get that Cav title and stuff. Well, assuming it's early Act 6. You say working on Act 6. But with first rank 5, I'm assuming it's early. I mean, he's good regardless. Anyway. If you run suicides, go Corvus. If you don't run suicides, actually, I mean, hold on. Let me roll that back a tiny bit. If you run suicides, I would say Corvus or Claire. Normally, I just say Corvus, but I mean, Claire can handle so much too, and very suicide friendly. If you like Claire and all that, then, you know, great option as well. All right, if you don't run suicides though, I'd probably take Corvus off the list, unless, like I said before, you just really like the champion. But I would go with someone else. I think Sentinel's probably the best bet. And here's why I say it. Variant 3. Variant 3 followed by Variant 2. It's nice if you can get Cav if you haven't already. But then after that, you'll get better rewards for completing the variant difficulties. And I don't see a better option for completing a variant aside from that Sentinel. So yeah, that would be my choice basically. But none of those champions are bad. All great champs. Follow your heart and all that, you know. Like I mentioned with the first part of the advice. That's what I would do. Sentinel can also, you know, he's good for the journey to Cav 2. It's not like it's just good for the variants. He's good for Act 6. Dude, thank you for the buck. I hope that helps. Undead 69 sent it over 40 rupees. Thanks, man. Saying I got 3 bad 6-star crystal, Doom, Corvus, and Ghost with a crying face. Well, that's too bad. If you contact Kabam support, I'm sure they'd be more than happy to take away those champions since you don't seem to want them. Dang, I thought that was an L2. I threw him. Intentionally throwing this L2 because I don't want to go to an L3, even though she was blocking. Yeah, Doom, Corvus, and Ghost, huh? Something tells me you're not telling the truth. Or if you are telling the truth, then this is 100% a troll still. But thank you very much for the 40 rupees nonetheless. BG opinion on The Boys. The Boys is I think it's a superhero show on, what is it, Amazon or something? I haven't seen it. I hear it's good, but you know, I don't watch a ton of TV, mostly on YouTube and stuff like that, so I haven't seen that show. Alright, I am struggling to farm efficiently here with Hyperion. So instead of grabbing a new team, I think it's time to just spin out a few crystals, hope that I get some units, and get some rest, because tomorrow begins the Sasquatch grind. So let's pick up 2 of these. I'm feeling it tonight, man. One of these is going to be a big 225. It's going to be it. BGA farm potions with Hyperion just like you. Have you noticed sometimes his power gain goes slower than usual? Is that a bug or something to do with his abilities? I've never noticed anything like that. Alright, first one was gold, so the second one's gonna have to be units. 50,000 gold, I'll take that, man. As long as it's not like the bare minimum amount of gold. 50k is the maximum, so it's fine. Usually be streaming a lot of your Sasquatch grind, day streams included or no? I'm gonna start off the I'm gonna start streaming the minute the arena goes live. Possibly a couple minutes before, just to get everything prepped, get a tweet out and stuff like that. Yeah, there'll be some day streams. I don't know if it'll be every day, but there'll be some day streams for sure. Come on, 225 me. No, I thought I was gonna roll one more over. You son of a... Alright. Whatever. Alright, guys. It's getting late, so I do want to call it here. Like I said, I need some rest for the Sasquatch grind. It's gonna be 3 days of... hell. Kind of. I'm gonna try to enjoy it as much as possible. Sometimes it's fun doing the grinds. You just gotta get in the right mindset. But also sometimes it is painful especially day 1 usually ain't too bad. It's usually like day 2 when you're right in the middle of it. You're like, oh God, what am I doing? And then day 3 is like, all right, home stretch, just one more day. Starting to count down the number of rounds. You know? Look at these beautiful eggs. They lined them all up for me tonight, dude. Oh, kabam. So nice to put them all in order like that. Wow. All right. Shout out to Stealth Ghost for being tonight's biggest D. Thank you, man. And yeah, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you to everyone else as well. There was a bunch of other super chats and stuff too, other than Stealth Ghost. So thank you guys. And I'll see you guys bright and early about 10 hours from now when the grind begins. Good night, everybody.